conflict. The real underlying question is managing conflict. That's kind of obvious in a way, but sometimes when you look at litigation, you think, well, how did we get here? Was there something different that we could have done? There can be a number of potential sources. Sometimes it's theological conflict, lots of personnel and employment issues, moral issues, safety issues, child protection issues. There may be property or insurance issues. You really have almost every possible source of conflict that you have in a business or corporate setting, plus some additional spiritual, religious, emotional, member care types of things on top of that. In litigation, I mean, that's not a place you really want to be. You might want to be there about like you'd like to be tied to the train tracks with the train coming, or maybe you'd like to hand someone a hammer and invite them to hit you over the head a few times. It's that kind of fun. If at all possible, you want to avoid the conflict. Now, I have to admit, as a litigator, I actually do think it's fun, but I promise I still work really, really hard to keep my clients out of it. So actually most of the work that I do with my clients is helping to get things in place to problem solve, either prevent the conflict from happening or to solve it well. A lawsuit is a last resort. People do not understand how much litigation costs. Litigation is phenomenally expensive. A very minor piece of litigation would probably run 50 grand. A major piece of litigation is easily hundreds of thousands, and what's being asked for in those cases is millions of dollars. On the financial level, it's something that you want to avoid. On the personal level, it's something you want to avoid. Whoever is responsible for it is going to be lying awake at night. So just cost alone, it's good to get the conflict resolved before you have litigation. Having good policies in place is absolutely huge. That's a lot of the work that I do is helping people get the right policies in place, helping people do things right procedurally, like investigations around sexual misconduct. That's the point where you don't want to mess that up because the consequences are existential, actually. So in sort of an escalating scale, ways of resolving conflict are just working it out in organizational procedures. There may be some kind of administrative procedure within your church or organization where you have a decision body, you can appeal through that. Those are important for two reasons. One is that sort of church procedure is a good way to resolve conflict less expensively and in accordance with good theological principles. Another reason is the courts defer very heavily to those bodies, and so if you've got a good decision through those, you can often get it enforced. Going up through the scale, mediation is a good conflict resolution method, and a lot of times you can do a Christian mediation. The next level up would be an arbitration procedure, and then last and least desirable is a lawsuit. The lawsuit is the equivalent of mortal combat in the modern civilization. It is a nice, rule-controlled way of civilized people resolving conflict. And it has the additional advantage that you can do it and be 5'3". So, from my point of view, that's an advantage. From your point of view, you might like to limit it to large people with metal strapped onto them. But my first reaction when someone is telling me a story is, great, let's go kick them.